Yo, what's up guys? I'm Yannick from the Producer School and this is Motion, our brand new tech house, minimal house and new disco producer pack. Inspired by artists such as ANOTR, PAWSA, Chris Stussy, Prospa and influential labels like Circoloco, No Art or Solid Grooves, this pack was designed to help you with your house music productions and really capture that sound of modern house music with some new disco influences as well. Inside the pack you will find over 90 presets for Serum, 30 presets for Diva, a sample pack including drums, drum loops, FX, loops and more, 3 different project files for FL Studio, Ableton Live and Logic Pro, and some amazing 100% royalty-free female and male vocal hooks that you can use in your tracks and really get instant inspiration out of it. If you want to support the pack or find more information about it as well as some more previews, then click the link over here or just use the link in the description, which goes to our website theproducerschool.com. Now let me give you a quick preview of the 3 different project files that are available in the pack.
Don't ask me to stay, I'm already gone. You better get up out my way, this soul is moving on. Oh, yeah.
Let me show you the full list of the Serum presets. As you can see, we have basses, chord steps, FX, leads, plugs and synths. And I'm going to pick out some of my favorite presets from the pack to show to you guys and give you a little preview. Starting off with this first bass called Alt. It's a really nice saw bass, plucky saw bass that like almost always works. And it sounds like this. As for most of our presets, we use velocity modulations to control different things. It's mostly the filter cutoff, so you can control how open the filter is using your MIDI velocity. And you can create some interesting patterns with it and really create a dynamic and expressive sound. Bass Cash was inspired by a track from Carlita, which was released on Circoloco Records, and it's a really punchy organ bass that sounds like this. Let's check out some macros. We can add a little bit more punch, or remove the punch, some noise. Very typical house sound that works in a lot of different tracks. Bass erase. Give you a little bit more context, I create this very simple drum pattern. And then with the bass line it sounds like this. Bass jamming is a deep saw bass with a really high resonance, which sounds like this. And with the previous drum loop. Bass Loving is a really fat and analog sounding bass, which was inspired by the sound of Prospa, which has some nice disco influences as well. And it sounds like this. Bass Mate is a really nice kind of UK garage Reese bass, which you can hear in some tech house and minimal house tracks nowadays as well. And it sounds like this. And then the last Serum bass I'm going to show you is called Soul, and it's a really fat mini Moog bass. Over to some chord steps, which you can just play with holding in one note. This one is called Draw, and it's a really jazzy kind of chord step. Works well for minimal house and sounds like this. Chord fifter was inspired by the sounds of Chris Stussy, and it sounds like this. Chord memory. There are also a bunch of FX sounds. This one is called Alarm. Laser Tom. And FX Sweeper is great for transitions. Very disco-ish kind of sweep. Here are some leads. This is an organ style lead and it's called Collective. Lead Emotion, which is nice to use as a kind of fill or answer for your melodies. Lead Funky. You can also use the mod wheel to add some vibrato. Which is nice to automate or modulate. Lead Playground has a perfect fifth in it. And then Lead Timer is a really nice lead for minimal house, and it has a really cool and interesting LFO modulation, which creates this arpeggiating and rolling sound. Some plugs. This one is called ANOTR, and it's this kind of muted guitar plug, which is really nice to use. Plug Full. Plug Streams is very minimal and sounds like this. And then we have Plug Upper. Let's check out some synths. This one is called Connection and it sounds like an electric piano. Very nice if you kind of strum it a little bit. Or played some funky rhythms. Synth house has the typical house piano sound and goes like this. Then we have synth smooth. And finally, synth vision is great for these kind of dub chord swells that you can hear in a lot of minimal house tracks. For motion, we also created some Diva presets because Diva is really great making those really fat bass lines that you can hear in all of the house and new disco tracks. There's a total of 30 presets. Just gonna pick out a few of my favorites, like this bass. It's called Alpha, and it sounds like this. And for this preset as well, the velocity, as you can see over here, controls the filter cutoff. Then we have bass appeal. Bass fake. Bass organ. You can also use this one as a lead if you play it higher. Bass perfection is one of my favorites because it sounds really warm and analog, and you get instantly a really fat bass line out of it, and it sounds like this. And then bass scuba is a really deep sub bass. So if you're looking for a bass that really fills up all of your low end and only the low end, then this one is perfect for you. We also have some chord steps for Diva. This one is called Countdown. You can also just hold in one note. I placed the chord already for you. Chord escape. Chord front. Let's check out this lead. This one is called Conclude. Lead Funkadelic. Pluck Alt. Pluck Mate. And then the final preset I'm going to show you is called Pluck Places. It's this very metallic sounding pluck. It's nice to use this one as a kind of percussive element in your tracks. But you can also just play notes with it. Inside the sample pack of Motion, you will find some loops. We have bass guitar loops with the MIDI included as well. So if you're looking for that really funky house sound, then these loops are great for you. Then just some normal synth bass loops. And the MIDI for these loops is included as well. A bunch of guitar loops for that really funky new disco sound. Then we have some analog bass shots which were sampled from our Mochakk and sound something like this. Drum loops which are divided into head loops, which have some acoustic head loops like these. Also nice if you want to add some human touch to your tracks. Minimal loops, which are these kind of glitchy loops. Percussion loops. Shaker loops. And of course some top loops. Inside the drum folder you will find all the essentials such as claps, closed heads, crashes, kicks, open heads, percussion sounds, rim shots, shakers, snares, and finally some toms. A bunch of drum fills like these. And effect sounds such as ambience, downlifter, impacts, some random effect sounds like these lasers, which are nice to use as a kind of ear candy. And then the vocal pack has ad-libs like these.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh baby, baby, baby.
And as you can see, for each of these ad-libs we have the dry and wet stems. Same goes for the hooks, which can sound like these.
Feel your energy taking over me. I'm on fire for you, baby, baby. Don't ask me to stay, don't ask me to stay. I'm already gone. You better get up out my way.
And as mentioned earlier, all of these samples are 100% royalty free. So if you buy the pack, you have the license to use these vocals and all of the samples and presets in your own productions without asking us for permission anymore. And then we have a bunch of vocal loops, which are a little bit more chopped loops like these. And some spoken word samples, which are really nice to use in tech and minimal house as well.
Break it up! Can you feel this groove? Funk! House music all the time. Keep on grooving! To the beat. To the beat.
And that's it for this overview video of Motion. There are a bunch of house, tech house, minimal house and new disco tutorials coming very soon. So if you have any suggestions for artists, styles, techniques that we should cover in one of these upcoming videos, then let us know in the comments. If you want to find out more information about the pack or support it, then go to the link in the description. And for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.
Don't ask me to stay, I'm already gone. You better get up out my